in the 11th house, South Node in the 5th house. In this video, I'm going to be discussing North Node in the 11th house, South Node in the 5th house, the biggest takeaways, and how to really master this placement. All right, so let's discuss. When you have North Node in the 11th, South Node in the 5th, you're here to direct your life path more towards shared hobbies and shared ideals with others versus towards hobbies and ideals that involve just you. Okay, so North Node tells us the type of the life path that we're supposed to take and the type of matters we're supposed to direct our life towards. So when you have North Node in the 11th, you're supposed to direct your life towards shared hobbies, shared ideals, which is the 11th house, versus and lean more away from 5th house matters, which has to do with hobbies and ideals that involve just you. Okay, so North Node is the path you want to take. The South Node is the path you want to avoid. You have to find balance between your friends and network and balance with your romantic partners and children. Okay, so you have to find balance between the two. So it doesn't mean, because even like with my first point, it doesn't mean that you neglect hobbies and ideals that involve just you. It's just there has to be a balance between the two. Find balance between the shared hobbies and ideals you shared with others and the hobbies and ideals that involve just you. And you also have to find balance between your friends and network and romantic partners and children, which is the 5th house. So basically find balance between your friends and the groups that you're a part of and your romantic partners and your children and everything that comes with it too. You feel like joining group organizations and clubs and networking aligns you with your path of highest growth, but it also feels like the more difficult path, so you avoid it, okay? So North Node tells us the path that aligns us with our highest growth, but it feels like the more difficult path, so we try to avoid taking that path, okay? So you know that being a part of group organizations, having friends, and being a part of clubs and networking, that's good for your growth, but you try to avoid that. In your past life, you were very creative, 5th house, but you didn't get involved with others that share the same ideals and hobbies as you, 11th house. It's time to correct that in this life, okay? So I'm going to say it again. In your past life, you were very creative, but you didn't get involved with others that share the same ideals and hobbies as you. It's time to correct that in this life. Okay, so South Node tells you about your past life. In your past life, you were creative. You had hobbies, you had ideals as far as the type of things that you want to get into, but you didn't network with others and connect with others to make these things happen. This is what you have to correct in this life. You got to get involved in group organizations and clubs and network with other people. When you have this placement, this is similar to having North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo, because Aquarius rules the 11th house, Leo rules the 5th house. I did a full video breaking down North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo in detail. The link for that will be in the description box. So make sure you check that out because that applies as well. Make sure you study North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo as well, because it applies the same way, because Aquarius rules the 11th house, Leo rules the 5th house. Okay, the link again is in the description box. Types of astrological services I provide. A lot of my subscribers don't even know about the type of astrological services that I provide, so I wanted to talk about it. I do natal chart readings, I do career readings, transit readings, synastry readings, and my contact information is astrologyztv@gmail.com, or you can get at me at the AZTV on IG. Okay, this is in the description box as well. And by the way, if you do a natal chart with me and you refer someone else to me because you like the reading, I'll do a free transit reading for you. All right. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below.